What is going on, guys? Thank you so much. This is the Business Credit Vertex, video number 3 of our series. In this video, we're going to be talking about how to generate a paydex from Dun Bradstreet, an Intel score from Experian, and a credit score from Equifax. So stay tuned. So in our previous video, we talked about what are the things that you need to start building the business credit, okay? And one of the things that we talked about, we mentioned the 3 main business credit bureaus, which are Experian, Dun Bradstreet, and Equifax. These are the top 3. I mean, there are others. I mean, you can mention Credit Safe and other, Ansonia and others. Which are important, but they're not as important as these 3. These 3 are the main ones that the underwriters and creditors look at to determine your business credit worthiness and determine if whether they're gonna grant you that credit or not. Now, before you start applying for accounts, for net 30 accounts or gas cards or even business funding, it is crucial that you have already transactions reported to the business credit bureaus. And in order for you to achieve that, you have to do the following. Now, regardless of whether you open an account with these 3 business credit bureaus, you still will have vendors reporting to these business credit bureaus. Now, what you will do is just to create an account with them so you can have access and monitor your business credit score. In some applications, some of the underwriters or the vendors that you're applying for credit, they'll ask you to write down your DUNS number. This is the number that Dun Bradstreet assigns to your business credit profile in order to report to that specific business credit bureau. That's why in some of the applications, they will ask you for your EIN number, and also they'll ask you for your DUNS number. Now again, you will have to have transactions reporting to those business credit bureaus in order for you to start generating a score. And this is kind of like a loop, right? If you go apply for a vendor and you don't have a credit score, they cannot grant you credit, but you cannot have credit if you don't apply for a vendor. This is how we break that loop. You go ahead and you apply for some net 30 accounts, and these net 30 accounts are not too strict for you to be approved. So they will probably grant you a small order. You can make a small order, and that transaction is going to be reported to the best business credit bureaus. And that's how you're going to start to create and generate that business credit score, so the other vendors can see that you are already using your business for business to purchase, and then all these transactions are being reported to the business credit bureaus that we just mentioned: Experian, Dun Bradstreet, and Equifax. You have to keep in mind though that not all vendors report to all business credit bureaus. There are some vendors that they only report to Dun Bradstreet, and there are other vendors that they only report to Experian. Other vendors only report to, you guessed it, Equifax. And then there's some vendors here and there that they report to both Dun Bradstreet and Experian, or Dun Bradstreet and Equifax, or Experian and Equifax. So it's going to vary. So you have to make sure that the vendor that you're working with, they report to the business credit bureaus that you are interested in building that credit score for, okay? So depends on what you're working for. For instance, if you're going to buy a vehicle under your business name, so you may want to make sure that Experian is being built, your Intel score. Now, some dealerships, they look at your Dun Bradstreet, so just make sure that both of those business credit bureaus are being built. Now, of course, I cannot say any of this without saying that you have to make sure that your business information is consistent across the board so that you don't run into any denials or any pushbacks from the underwriters. There's some underwriters that are very famous for declining applications just because there's some discrepancies with the information. If there's some conflicting information in various places, like if in a place your business information is some way and then in another place the business information is a different way, then this vendor may push back or deny the application outright. So make sure that your business information is consistent across the board, across the internet, and also that your company is well structured for business credit. Now, that is it for this entire video. We're going to continue to make this series of videos. Remember that we're going to put these videos out for the next 2 weeks. It's going to be fundamental information, the basics about business credit. And if you find value in these videos, the ones that we've already put up and the ones coming up, please consider subscribing. That means a lot to us. It only takes a second of your time, but if you please can go ahead and subscribe, drop a like so we can get our videos out there. Please consider doing so. Don't forget to take a look at the resources that we have in the description. If you're looking for capital, if you're looking for a gas card, we have links in the description that can help you be approved. All of these links are affiliate links from relationships that we have nurtured with these vendors. So you're being recommended by us. That doesn't really guarantee any approval, but it puts you in a good spot to be approved. Also, we just dropped our second ebook about business credit. Make sure that you go ahead and download a copy. It's completely free, no bait and switch, no only take care of shipping. It's a digital copy, so there's nothing to ship. So go ahead and take advantage of this free book that I put together specifically for you. We are selling the same ebook in a physical copy on Amazon, but we're giving away the book for free to our audience. So if you want to grab a copy of this book, the link is going to be down in the description below. Make sure you grab a copy. If you have any questions, guys, make sure you drop a comment. And I hope to see you in the next video. Peace.
Salir esa